Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, Raila Amolo Odinga, together with the other Azimio la Umoja leaders, had a very successful public participation rally at Kamkunji grounds. Raila listened to the grievances of the youth, women, business people, and everyone in this country. And after that, Raila came out with 10 tough demands that he's putting on William Samoei Ruto to make sure that he's working with the speed to implement them. These demands were also shared on the Standard newspaper, and therefore I want us to use the opportunity to check on all the 10 demands one after the other. But before we go into all those demands, just a quick request. If you are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Channel subscribers, thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. So I don't want to waste my time or your time. We just want to go quick on all the 10 demands Raila Odinga is putting on William Ruto. Number 1, cost of living. And this is what he's saying. Reduce the cost of basic commodities by restoring subsidy on unga, fuel, and electricity. Now, you are all aware that when Ruto took over power, the first thing he did, he removed subsidy for unga. Uhuru had cushioned the poor of the poorest so that people can have a meal, affordable one. But William Ruto came and removed it as if he did not realize that we are people who cannot afford to buy unga for 230 shillings. He came and he added about 40 shillings on fuel. That one means umefanya mambo imekuwa magumu sana. Once you deal with the issue of transport, because fuel is touching on transport, and everything, lazima you consider transport. So those who are in business, because of increase in fuel, of course, everything was going to go high, including even electricity, because now even the generators depend on fuel. So Raila Odinga is telling William Ruto, reduce all these things to make life affordable for common mwananchi. Because Ruto was putting all these things, adding all these prices up so that he can generate money and run projects. Lakini hata nyingi tu ni miradi hewa. Number 2, school fees. This is what Raila Amolo Odinga is saying. Restore subsidy that saw the Ministry reduce fees in all secondary and special need schools. Next year, parents might pay school fees. The government had put a subsidy. At least the student was paying half and the government was paying another half. William Ruto announced that they are going to cut down that subsidy. And of course, the burden is going to go back to the parent. And if there is one of the achievements Kenya had made as a country, it was subsidizing education. This was a good move. And going forward, we were looking on a government that was going to make education fully free. That's how to grow. But Ruto is taking us 3 steps back. Kule kwa Moi. Wakati ilikuanga tu kama una uwezo wa kulipa school fees, but even if you had a bright kid, they cannot make it in life. Kibaki and Raila had made an immense move. Ruto is taking us back. Number 3, pesa ya wazee. Hapa ndio kuna shida. Anasema nini? Enhance social safety net cash transfer to the elderly and Linda Mama maternity program. Imagine Ruto is thinking that elders in this country who don't have even people to help them, that they should just die on their own. Kuna pesa za wazee walikuwa wanategemea hizo pesa ndio wapate chakula. Poor of the poorest Right now, hawa wazee wanaenda kwa bank, there's nothing. Wanaambiwa kwa bank hakuna kitu, no remittance. So they have nothing. You walk back home hungry. In fact, during such a time, wakati we cannot afford these basic needs, at least such money could help this wazee. Imagine wazee wa miaka 70 kulala njaa. Is Ruto telling us that this wazee should just die of hunger, not sickness, but hunger? Now, there was a Linda Mama program. This was maternity. It was free. The way this country was being governed, we were going on the right direction. Make such things free so that we can have a healthy nation. This was the right direction the country was going to. And this could be one of the way of trying to make healthy, affordable, and in fact free. A country like Kenya should have free education, free health, so that you can have a healthy nation which can generate resources and you earn revenue through taxes and run the government freely. Ruto anaturudisha, ametoa hizo zote. So, wamama watajifungua wapi? Wale maskini. A big problem. Number 4, roadside declarations. Now, this is what he's saying. Institute discipline and order in government ranks for clarity on critical policy issues. The other day, Aisha Juma was making a roadside declaration that sasa wafanyakazi wa serikali wataanza kufanya kazi 24 hours. Huduma centers. It was a roadside declaration. They not sit in a cabinet to decide. Moses Kuria is coming with roadside declaration. GMO is coming. They talk about importing food. The cabinet has not sit down to agree. Musalia Mudavadi anakuja anasema cabinet has to sit down to decide. Kuria anakuja with a different statement. Now, Mithika Linturi with a different statement on food and GMO and all those things. Confusing people. It shows that the government is so much confused. Number 5, new IBC. Anasema nini? Reinstate 4 commissioners before embarking on the inclusive and consultative process of reconstituting the IBC. They have to reconstitute, add those people who are wale wanaenda nyumbani wamemaliza term zao kina Chebukati and the team. So you just add those on, but akina Cherela and the team warudishwe, though they have resigned. So vile itafanyika. And this is a big issue. Kama kweli Cherela watarudishwa, then the truth of the matter should be like this. Mheshimiwa William Ruto akuja na watu wake nusu. Ape pia Raila Amolo Odinga nafasi na yeye ataue watu wengine nusu to bring the IBC together ile itakuwa instituted a new one. Without that, for me even I don't agree. Sababu hawa ndio wachezaji kwa hii mchezo. So, Azimio half, Kenya Kwanza half. Hiyo ndio itakuwa the right way to go forward in my own thinking. Number 6, face of Kenya. Anasema nini? Ensure composition of civil servant reflects Kenya ethnic, regional, religious and gender diversity. Mheshimiwa Ruto ameamka hapa sana. Like half of this government has been shared between Mount Kenya and Rift Valley. It has been reduced to a Kikuyu Kalenjin government. Half. Hizi zingine wamekuwa kirusha tu mifupa huku ndogo ndogo. So wameenda mpaka tu siwa servants huko chini mpaka sasa hizi hata wanatarisha watu wa huko chini. They are not balancing. And the issue is here. I have been saying this. When it comes to collecting resources, taxes haitoki Mount Kenya na Rift Valley ya kurani hii serikali. Taxes is coming across the country. Coast region, Western region, Nyanza region, all these areas, Lower Eastern, everywhere. But Mheshimiwa Ruto reduced this thing to look like as if these two communities are the one generating resources to run this country. So once people are giving resources, they need representation. They should be represented by their own people from their own communities who feel that there are people on behalf of their resources. Without this, Ruto is wrong. I agree with Raila Odinga. Number 7, kazi mtaani. Another big issue. What is he saying? Restore kazi mtaani program while pursuing other options such as affordable housing jobs. Mambo hii tumeongelea sana, mambo ya kazi mtaani. Haikukuwa tu eti ni kwamba umerudisha kazi, hapana, ni kupea watu kazi. No. It was not job employment. No. It was just to cushion the poor youth, women within the society to have something on table through such a means, and it was helping. We have so many families that were surviving on this. Right now, hawana kitu. Na hatutaki vijana waende kwa wizi na mambo mengine mabaya. Number 8, no to GMO. Anasema nini? Abandon plan to introduce GMO crop and seed because of grave danger they pose. I agree with him. We have been discussing this. There's no need I repeat about this. All of you understand what GMO can do. Inakuja na cancerous, heart diseases, and so many other bad things. They're not also protecting the consumer. Number 9, freedom is here. What is he saying about this? Reverse collapse of the criminal justice system that has seen DPP drop cases of highly placed suspect. Rigathi Gachagua and the team, watu wengi sana, all friends of William Samoei Ruto, they have now freedom. But no justice has been served to Kenyans. They have dropped cases of billions of shillings, millions of shillings. People are now walking scot-free. Where is justice for this country? And is this a good example going forward? Agree. Now, lastly, number 10, Hustler Fund. Anasema nini? Constitute it in line with the rule of law. Youth who can't pay won't have to pay. Now, I was telling you something here. Tuko na youth fund. If you cannot afford to pay, hakuna mtu ambaye shika na serikali. Wanakuachilia tu hivyo, lakini sasa kukopa siku nyingine huwa inakuwa ni shida. Lakini Raila, Uhuru amekuja hapa na Ruto amekuja na Hustler Fund, and he is posing a threat to jail Kenyans if they cannot pay this debt. Raila is telling him, no. Those who can't pay, let them be. Just like the way watu wamekuwa kichukua youth fund and they are there.